If you've ever tried to create a character for a comic book, a brand mascot, or even an AI influencer, you know that keeping that character consistent across different scenes is one of the biggest challenges in AI image generation. It's easy enough to create a character you love, but as soon as you try to put that same character in a different scene, they often look completely different. But what if I told you that you could bring that character back, again and again, with perfect consistency, using the methods you're about to learn? Think about the possibilities if you could solve this. You could build a visual story where your hero looks the same from panel to panel, or even launch a digital AI influencer who is instantly recognizable to their audience. Just look at AI influencers like Aitana Lopez, whose creators are making thousands a month because they mastered one thing: character consistency. Well, the good news is, what used to be a huge challenge is now easier than ever, thanks to some powerful updates in Leonardo AI. In this tutorial, we're diving deep into Leonardo AI to solve this exact problem. I'm going to show you 3 powerful methods to create perfectly consistent characters, starting with a super simple trick you can use for free and moving all the way up to the ultimate technique for flawless results. Ready to finally master character creation? Let's jump in. First, log into Leonardo AI and go to the image generation tool. Before you can even think about creating a consistent character, you need to start with a strong foundational prompt. This prompt is your character's blueprint. Let's use the following prompt to create our character: a 24-year-old woman with short, slightly messy purple hair, expressive blue eyes, a sprinkle of freckles across her nose, and a slight dimple when she smiles. You'll notice that this prompt is very descriptive and provides a lot of detail about the character's features. The more specific you are about your character's unchanging traits, the easier it will be to keep them consistent across generations. If you're struggling to be this descriptive, you can use tools like ChatGPT to help you write your character description. Now, in Leonardo AI, let's paste our character's prompt in the prompt input field. Before clicking the Generate button, we need to select a few options. Under the Model/Preset menu, select the Flux Dev model, or whichever model you prefer. We'll leave the prompt enhancer on auto, as this shouldn't affect our generation too much. We'll set the style to portrait. This will allow to have realistic images of our character. And finally, select a 2:3 aspect ratio. Now, we can click Generate, and we get the first sets of images of our character. Alright, let's kick things off with a method that is fast, easy, and best of all, completely free. This is the perfect technique to get your feet wet with character consistency. Now that we have our base character, it's time to create images of her in different scenes. For that, we'll need to copy the generation seed of the images. Think of the seed as the image's unique ID number. Every single image generated has one. It's a specific code that tells Leonardo AI how to generate that particular image. By reusing it, you're asking the AI to start from the same point every time. To copy it, just click the 3 dots on the image and select Copy Seed. Next, head over to the Settings panel and look for Advanced Settings. Find the toggle that says Use Fixed Seed, turn it on, and a box will appear. Now, simply paste the seed number you just copied right into that box. Here comes the fun part. Let's go back to our prompt. The trick is to keep the core description of the character the same, but change the scene she's in. We'll use this prompt template: base character description plus scene description. In our case, a complete prompt could be a 24-year-old woman with short, slightly messy purple hair, expressive blue eyes, a sprinkle of freckles across her nose, and a slight dimple when she smiles. She is sitting by the window of a cozy coffee shop, reading a paperback novel. Now, let's paste this new prompt into the prompt field and hit Generate. Because you've locked in that seed, Leonardo AI will try its best to create a character with the same face, hair, and style, but in your new setting. And there we go! You can see we have our character in a coffee shop with a book in her hand. Here are a few other images that I generated using this method, and you can see that our character stays pretty consistent. Is it a perfect one-to-one match every time? Not always. But it creates a strong and recognizable resemblance, and it doesn't cost you a single extra token. It's a fantastic way to get started. Okay, let's move on to a very powerful tool recently introduced in Leonardo AI called Character Reference. This tool is a total game changer. You will need a paid Leonardo subscription for this one, but you'll see in a second why it's so powerful. First, make sure the fixed seed we used before is turned off. We won't need it here. Next, go to the Model/Preset menu and change the model to Phoenix, which is compatible with the Character Reference tool. It's important to note that not all models support this tool, so be aware of that. Now, click on the image icon next to the prompt input. You'll see an option for character reference. Click on it, and you can either upload an image from your computer, or, even better, select an image you've already generated in Leonardo AI. Let's pick this image we made earlier, and click Confirm. You'll now see a snippet of the selected image. If you click on it, you'll see the strength option. This setting is super important because it lets you control how closely the new generation will stick to your reference. If you set it to high, you're telling the AI to prioritize, making the character look the same above all else. So let's select high. Now, let's use the following prompt. She leans casually against a wooden bar in a bustling medieval tavern. Notice we don't have to be as descriptive about her face this time, because the AI will use the reference image for that. Now, let's click Generate. After a few seconds, we can see our character in a medieval tavern. In most of the images, the character has a strong resemblance to our reference character, which is pretty cool. Not all the images are perfect, but you can generate more until you find one you like. You might also notice that the hair color is different in some images, but that's not a big problem. You can easily fix that using other tools, like the Edit Image functionality, to specify the hair color. Now let's try another prompt. I'll delete the previous one and paste in the following. She is wearing a flowing sundress and walking on a sandy beach at golden hour. Let's generate. And there we have it, our character in a completely new environment. Pretty cool, right? You now have two methods under your belt. A simple one, and a more advanced one. Now I'll show you the ultimate method for character consistency. This is for those of you who are serious about creating a long-term character for a brand, a story, or an AI influencer. We are going to train our very own AI model. Don't worry, you'll see that it's actually simpler than it sounds. This method does require a paid plan and takes a bit more setup, but the payoff is absolutely worth it. First, you need to create a dataset, which is just a collection of source images of your character that we use to train our model. To access the training tool, click here and go to the Advanced section on the left-hand menu. Now click on Models and Training. You will now see the button, Train New Model. Click on it. Then select Character and click Next. Give your dataset a name. I'll name mine Sarah. You can now start adding images of your character by clicking on this button. You'll want to upload at least 20, but ideally up to 50 high-quality pictures of your character. The key here is variety. You need images from different angles, with different facial expressions, and in different lighting. A good, diverse dataset is the secret to a great model. I've created the dataset by using some images we generated earlier, but also generated more images using the character reference tool of Leonardo, while taking in account the variety aspect. I use ChatGPT to help me create the prompts, and in the description of this video, I have shared a link where you can see the prompts I used. I have now added 20 images of our character to the dataset, and now I can click on Next. I will name the model Sarah, and click on the Advanced settings. We will keep the default options. And now, I can click on Start Training. This process can take an hour or more, so it's a good time to grab a coffee. Leonardo will notify you when it's done. You can view the training status under the Job Status tab. The status is currently processing. Once the training is complete, it will change to Done, as shown here. After the training is complete, you can go back to the image generation interface. To find the newly trained model, click on this icon and go to Your Elements. You will then see the Sarah model that we have just trained. Click on it. You'll see that a new element has been added to your prompt. If you click on the element, you can adjust its strength with the slider, but we'll use the default value for now. Let's generate some images with our new model. I'll use the following prompt. She is wearing a raincoat, waiting for a bus on a wet afternoon. Now I'll click Generate. And you can see that we have an image of our character with a raincoat. I'll try another prompt. She is sitting in a pub garden, sipping a drink in the late evening sun, and click Generate. And here is an image of our character in a pub. The images you get back will be your exact character, consistently, every single time. It's like you have a digital actor on call, ready to be placed in any scene you can imagine. Here's a quick trick for you. Remember the character we generated earlier with the short purple hair? Well, we can easily replicate that same look in a new scene. The method is to reuse the part of the prompt that describes your character's appearance, and then simply add the new scene details, much like we did with the seed trick, for example. I'll take the original character description and add the following for the scene. She is sitting on a bus, looking out the window as it rains. Now, I'll just click Generate. And there you go. As you can see, it has kept the exact look of our original character. So there you have it. 3 powerful methods to create consistent characters in Leonardo AI, each with its own strengths. The right method really depends on your project, your budget, and how much control you need. So what kind of characters are you planning to create? I would love to hear about your ideas in the comments below. And if this guide helped you out, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.